what is the person of peace? And so in Luke 10, you see this language of used as person of peace. In Matthew 10, it says the person that's worthy. And so you can make a chi chart to find the characteristics of the person of peace and the instructions to those who are sent. So it starts off by in verse 1 saying that we need to go 2 by 2. And then in verse 2, it says that we need to pray for more laborers. And then verse 3 is that we go despite persecution and suffering. And then in verse 4, it says that we bring nothing. And then again, verse 4 is don't waste time. And then in verse 5, you get the first characteristic of the person of peace is that they're welcoming, or they're open their door. Verse 6, it says if received, then we bless. And then also in verse 6, it says that the peace is received. In verse 7, it says that we need to remain and receive what they give. And then double emphasis on remaining here. And then in verse 7 also is that they show signs of hospitality. And then in verse 9, we need to heal and proclaim. Verse 10 says, if rejected, we warn them of what's to come. Verse 20 says that we need to rejoice in salvation, not the signs and wonders. And so now we know what we need to do and who we need to find.